Okay. Hi everybody, we're going to be making Jewelweed soap today, and I have from last year from my freezer some Jewelweed and some ice cubes. So I'll have to break those up and put them in my bowl here. We want 28 ounces. And so let's put them in here. 28 ounces, quite a bit. 25, 26, 28, perfect. Okay, and I'm going to go put this back in the freezer. Okay, so we have all our Jewelweed in here. Frozen, and we want to get our lye mixture in here, so we'll tear that out. Make sure my container is dry, so I'm going to dry it out. I just finished making a batch of this soap, and so that was a little jump. Okay, tear out my scale. Alright, we've got our lye here from Essential Depot, and we want 11.7 ounces of lye. 11.7, 10, 11, I was lucky, 11.7. Okay, now what we want to do is take our Jewelweed tea here, and we want to mix our lye in here a little at a time. So I'm going to sprinkle some on. Okay, and then we'll just give it a stir gently. I've got my eye protection on, I've got my gloves. Got closed-toed shoes, long sleeves. Make sure that you are protected. Looks like that was just where the bag was. So this does end up smelling a little bit like ammonia. So I do have a video out that shows how I made this Jewelweed tea, I call it. So I used distilled water, and I had one of those big canning pots, the enamel canning pots, and I crushed some fresh Jewelweed into the pot and filled the pot as much as I could fill it, and then I put the distilled water in, and I heated it up for a number of hours so that I could get a stronger tea mixture, so half of the water would evaporate, and that's when I got this mixture. And I put it in ice cube trays and froze it and kept it all winter, and now I need to make soap because poison ivy is coming out in the south, and it will be out up here in the north pretty soon, and we need this so that we don't have to worry about getting poison ivy, because this Jewelweed will neutralize the oils of the poison ivy, poison oak, and sumac. Very nice. Okay, let's dissolve. Now we'll put in some more. So I usually like to make sure that I don't have any lye left in the container. And I should be wearing a mask. I do have my window open. It is April. So we just keep being very carefully, keep mixing this up, making sure it gets dissolved before we put in the next. Don't want to spray it on my face or anything. I'm going to be very careful. Ooh, just a little fumy. Okay, we just keep doing this slowly, stirring it, because we want to keep the essence of the jewelweed for the soap, so we want to be careful with it. It's a plant material. And more grit in there. And there's a little bit. Almost all dissolved in there. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit more. Oh, we're almost done here. Another couple minutes. I do have all my oils all ready in my crock pot. I'm going to turn that on again. I had it melted and I turned it off while I did my other batch, because if I had any volcanoes, I wanted to make sure I could handle it. I hate when I have two volcanoes at once. It's just not fun. But no volcanoes with this and the other batch, so it was very nice. So that's what I'm expecting with this one. And you can see we're all dissolved and there's no more ice cubes left. Let's check our temperature on this. 67, very nice. Our oils. They're at 96. Ooh, they're pretty warm. Which is fine, since we're doing hot process. I will bring my crock pot over here. Come, crock pot. There we go. You can see everything good. There we go. Alright. Now, like I said, I did this before, so I have a little bit of that batter on there, but it's the same soap, so good. And since I had so much extra in the freezer from the water, I'm going to filter this to get any chunks out, just in case. This looks pretty good. Scrape this out. Okay, just a couple of dribbles left. Okay, now we're going to mix it and stick blend it. Make sure I don't have any bubbles. My stick blender. Okay, we'll do a little mixing. get it all mixed without incorporating lots of bubbles. So okay. So we're going to stick blend this and stick blend this and stick blend this until we're at a light to medium trace, depending on your definition. Excuse me. And so here we go. So guys, I just wanted to show you that it was cooking around the edge. It's coming along, as you can see. So all this is cooking around the edge. So we'll bring you back. Okay, here we are, and it's gelling and separating, but that's okay. We'll stir it at the end. Okay, everybody, it's pretty much cooked. We'll see if it's got the middle cooked. Everything's pretty loose. We'll just mix this up, combine it back together again. And I'm not putting any color in it or any scent. This is just going to be the Jewelweed soap for washing with if you've been outside in the garden and you need to get washed up because you touched that poison ivy. Well, this is the soap to use for that, for sure. Okay. I'm going to get my molds out. And I'm going to unplug my hot pot. And we're going to take it out of the pot. Put it on the table. This way. Okay. And we're just at the ending of this. It's just finishing its stages and going into gel. I want to make sure that all of it is incorporated, everything is mixed together. And I think I'll let this cool down a little bit. Oosh, caramba. That's not too bad. 115 thereabouts. Okay, we just need to keep stirring this, cooling it off, and we're going to move it right into our mold. So, move this aside. Put our mold here. Take our whisk out. And stir it a little more. I did have it on high, so it's going to take a few minutes to cool down. And you can pretty much make whichever soap base that you want to make, and then replace all your water with the Jewelweed tea. I have another video on how I made the Jewelweed tea. And you'll have Jewelweed soap. Okay, let me bang this down. Get this other one. Start to fill this one. Make sure that we mix this still. Still very hot down here. Let me smack this one down. We'll see where we are. It looks like we need some more in here. Alright, and that's about all there is. And I'll bring you back for the cut. We'll get this, I put them in the freezer to cool them off quicker. And we'll put some of these harder parts down in the soap. And we'll smack this down again. Okay, scrape the edges. Scrape the edges. Okay, well, we'll be back to cut this. You want to make sure it stays level. There we go. And we'll be back. See you in a few. Of course, for me, it'll be the next day. Hi, everybody. We're back to cut the Jewelweed soap today. It's been 48 hours. We got a nice rough top for a hot process soap. And it came out pretty good. Came out a little darker in color than what I originally thought, but each batch is a little bit different. Not by a lot, just a little bit. Get some better light on here. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Of course, all the bars are going to look pretty much the same. And I didn't use any sodium lactate, and these are really hard already. Okay, so what do we got? Here we go, Jewelweed soap. Just a plain bar, hot process, but really good for your skin. You can see that it discolored around the edges here, and it will continue because of that Jewelweed in there. So that's interesting. And of course we'll clean these bars up. And they'll be in my shop, let's see, it's the middle of April 2020. So it'll probably be after the first week of May, and I'll have some new Jewelweed soap available in my shop. So if you get out in the poison ivy and you have this at your house, you wash with it, it will neutralize the oil of the poison ivy, poison oak, and sumac. Delightful. Okay guys, you have a great day. God bless.